Hi everyone, and welcome to Tech Talks at CES, your resource for all of the latest happenings on the ground at CES 2025. We're here at the Drum Studio, powered by Monks this morning. My name is Kendra Barnett. I'm the U.S. Associate Editor of The Drum.
And I'm Tobey Van Santvoord. I'm Global SVP of Commercial for the data practice at Monks.
I'm happy to be here with you this morning, Tobey. How are you feeling?
Rested, ready to go. Yes.
Good. I heard you had some travel hiccups on your way here, so hopefully you can really get into CES today.
Yes, I have no excuse. I have one less day on the ground, so I should have more energy than everybody else.
Okay, that's great. So it's been a busy week already. The NVIDIA keynote on Monday has been kind of the talk of the town here, but NVIDIA is not the only one making waves in the semiconductor space. We also heard from Qualcomm and Intel that they're releasing new processors. Some other notes from yesterday, Panasonic had a really big keynote. X's CEO, Lindy Yaccarino, took the stage. That was another highly anticipated keynote talk. Some cool tech on the ground that I've seen. I heard that Lenovo has rolled out some self-charging devices. I don't know what self-charging means. I've heard all you need is ambient light and these keyboards charge themselves. Keen to learn more about that. What have you heard or seen at CES so far?
Yeah, I think the NVIDIA announcement, not to beat a dead horse, was really exciting. And I think what I'm hearing from customers is that it's really giving more people access to the power of AI. So it's not just for the sort of subject matter experts and the folks that have had early access to it. So I think it's just really democratizing access to AI. So I think you're going to see it really accelerate.
Yeah, there was so much in that keynote, from the AI agents to the talk of physical AI, and I think hopefully it's going to be a very big year for them, and excited to see what's next. So I'm told that our U.S. reporter Audrey Kemp had a lovely floor tour, and she is here now to show us some of her favorite cool tech on the ground. So over to you, Audrey.
Thank you for that, Kendra. I'm Audrey Kemp, checking in from the Las Vegas Convention Center on the first real day of CES 2025. Here are the three most interesting things I saw today.
What if your entire smart home was not only smart, but AI powered as well? It's kind of the idea behind Changhong, a Chinese AI company. Essentially, everything in this home would be able to detect your exact location, a user's heart rate, even when they sit down on the couch to watch TV.
The company claims that AI smart devices can ensure individual safety and privacy, health, wellness, and fitness. What you're looking at behind me is a hologram from the London-based company Hypervision. It's powered using LED and a series of propellers, making it apparently more affordable than some laser-based holograms, coming in at $5,500 per model. These high-tech body massager chairs are from the South Korean company Bodyfriend. The one behind me, the 733, won the 2025 Innovation Award here at CES for being the first massage chair to independently move its arms and legs. It'll also be able to detect and measure your heart rate, and it will be available in the fourth quarter of this year for $20,000.
Thanks so much for that, Audrey. And what's on deck for today, Tobey?
I'm really excited about the Volvo keynote. We've seen a lot of announcements already about the automotive space and how AI is going to power the consumer experience in the vehicle and power autonomous driving. So you've seen NVIDIA talk about their partnership with Uber and with Toyota. AWS has made some announcements in that space. So I'm excited to see another automotive manufacturer in Volvo talk about that. One of the things I think is interesting from a marketing perspective is that as AI is integrated into the automobile, I think it will create more advertising and marketing opportunities for brands to get in front of consumers.
Absolutely. I have to ask you, have you taken an autonomous vehicle yourself?
Don't quite have the courage yet. I've driven side by side with them, and it kind of still freaks me out a little bit, but yeah. I think it's probably not that far away.
It's a little unsettling. The drum team took one at Waymo in San Francisco in November, and I was freaked out the whole time. Yeah. But very cool news. I think outside of the Volvo keynote, we can expect some talk today about aging tech, about battery development, and about robotics in retail, which I'm keen to learn more about. So with that, I wanted to wrap up this segment with just a little bit of your predictions. You have a very unique perspective sitting within the marketing, advertising, tech world, a really strong perspective, I'm sure. So can you share any of your 2025 predictions with our viewers today?
Yeah, so I'll look at it from a consumer perspective and then from a marketer perspective. So from a consumer perspective, I think we're moving past the point of AI being this standalone thing that as a consumer you can play with. So when the buzz came out around AI, it was like, let me go to ChatGPT and sort of experiment. And I think what consumers are starting to see, particularly in areas like search, is that AI is just becoming much more integrated and seamlessly native to that digital experience. So I think consumers are going to start to actually have a more difficult time understanding the difference between AI and the traditional methods, which I think could be exciting, but also something we need to keep an eye on. From a marketer perspective, I think we're beyond the shiny object phase.
Yeah.
We've seen what generative AI can do. But I think as I talk to customers, what they're really now digging into is what are the actual business results, the business outcomes that this can drive. I know that generative AI can create amazing video, amazing content. I know that it can potentially create cost savings and automate the way my marketing works. But ultimately, at the end of the day, how is it impacting sales? How's it impacting the bottom line? So those are the questions that a lot of marketers are starting to ask is what's the actual business impact? I think this is the year that we're going to start to see that.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure we can expect to see a lot from Monks as well on that front. So we will stay tuned. And thank you, everyone, for joining us this morning.